I'm Tad Stoermer. I'm a public historian, and I wrote a resistance history of the United States because we've been taught the wrong lessons about how change actually happens in this country. This is a book I didn't want to write, and I didn't want other people to need to read. But I've spent 20 years trying to understand how and why Americans took arms against their seas of troubles and by opposing ended them, and I was asked to apply that. So here we are. Most American history treats resistance as something emotional or symbolic. Moments of protest, brave individuals, moral clarity after the fact. That story is comforting. It's also largely useless. What my book recovers is what resistance looks like when it actually works, not in hindsight, under pressure. So I looked at resistance through our history, unpacked it, tried to understand its dynamics, especially in our complicated American context, and how it can work. I want to be clear, this book is not meant to be admired. It's meant to be used. Once you know how power is challenged, neutrality stops being neutral. Because resistance isn't a vibe. It isn't self-expression. It's work. And that's what this book covers. Commit to the truth when lies are the basis for abuse. That's how the accused at the Salem witch trials ground that court's rampage to a halt. Build networks and communities like the Underground Railroad that make oppressors irrelevant in the moment. Find allies who share your goals without confusing them for friends. Call out the false prophets so others stop following them into dead ends. Force concessions. Make every inch oppressors take cost them, like the anti-federalists who gave us the Bill of Rights. Know what you're for, not just what you're against. And when the rules won't work, seize your moment and make new ones. Do whatever it takes. That's what the radical Republicans did when they looked at a constitution that protected slavery and abusive authority and said, we're done. This book offers up that knowledge through examples of ordinary people in extraordinary moments. What you do with that knowledge is pretty much the point.